Hi all, just good morning. Waiting for everyone to join. Right. So, I think it's a long weekend now. Monday is a trading holiday. So let's see what we can see now on the charts. I'm just joining everyone. Let them join. Okay, and here I just open up. Okay, there are a few more joiners. Let them join. Let them join. I know it's last moment we change it from good morning Praveen, good morning Devin bhai. So normally I think last minute मैंने change किया है इसको Sunday से आज Saturday को yesterday itself because I have something come up urgently for tomorrow, so I have to do it today. I wanted it to do with everyone because month end हो चुका है, Monday holiday है तो वो हिसाब से अभी month end का ही पूरा analysis हो जाएगा. So we'll also get to the view on monthly candles as well today. So let me go to the actual charts. Right, so uh, what we had last week. Okay, so we had few things last week. Okay, जहाँ पे हम लोग ने देखा था that we'll have resistance at 13,200 levels, and that is where we are resisted, and we are still taking support at around 12,680 and maybe higher than that right now. Okay, so we'll add a new support layer that has come up. Okay, so we'll add up that today, and still we are on diamonds index on bank on Nifty. Okay, because it is at all-time high, all time frames above 60, right? So it gives us, still the same thing. Okay, Shubhar. Okay, so still people are joining. Okay, we'll give some time because I know it's last day change. Normally we have on Sunday, and everyone would have planned for Sunday. Okay, so let's see the Bank Nifty. Yes, 30,000 and 30,300 both almost acted as resistance. So we had 30,200 been touched. All right, so we got resistance here, and we are supported by this and 28,900 now. So we'll put one more support here as well because 28,900 has become now a very good support. जहाँ से दो बार तीन बार यही हफ्ते we have bounced back, right? We saw Nifty auto crossing this, by the way. So breakout above 8500. So this has already come. So we'll see Nifty auto in details as well, right? We say buy only about 2000, and we can see Reliance is struggling to cross 2000. So that is where we are stopped to buy anything about 2000 on Reliance right now, right? Then Maruti has yet to cross 7450. अगर ये क्रॉस किया तो we might see 8,000 as a target, so it is still there. Escorts, there was a positional call which have triggered but have not stayed there, so we have not tracked this as well. Okay, HDFC Bank has gone to uh, okay, so that is where it is. Then we had Dr. Reddy, and that has hit the target. Okay, so Dr. Reddy trade has already gone through and has given us the target as well. Okay, and Asian Paint also gave the first target. I think 2139 ka 35 ka apna target tha, but the only part is it also hit the stop loss. Okay, so it took the stop loss and then it gave the target. Okay, so that is where it is. So now let's start this week. Okay, so let's put it for week starting December 1st. Okay, before I forget, we have got P2 training coming up, which is the Simply Indicators 2 days workshop on entire study of RSI and Bollinger Band happening on 11th and 12th of December. So if anyone wants to uh, plan for it, can plan for it, as well as you can spread it across your friends, because I know many of you have already done it. And if you think that you have benefited, you can also share it with your family and friends, right? So Simply Indicators is happening on December 11th and 12th. So now let's start with our analysis on Nifty. So Vishal, आप तो आने ही वाले हो तो I think I am in the cash side. I need to go to the futures. Okay. Okay, so this is where Nifty closed yesterday at 13,017. Okay, and right now it is at support of this. Okay, so we know that it is around 12,700 is acting as a very good support right now. So 12,800 in fact, if you draw the line. Okay, so that is where it has been supported. Now I just remove this line up here. Okay, and you see it's a doji on weekly basis, but it's still on the band walk. Okay, so still we are doing a band walk on uh, weekly, so which is giving us a very good sign, because see, this is going to act as a good support, which is the previous all-time high. Okay, I would be glad to see this coming to this level once to take support, because then only the breakout makes sense, and this is a good breakout. See, volumes are decent, as well as you see a breakout with a good white candle. Okay, so this really gives me good confidence that we have got, it's not just that an all-time high has been made, it's also with a breakout with the view that you can now still go higher. Okay, so it's not going to be a stopping here somewhere. Okay, we might see some higher points, and let's see the monthly chart where we can see some roadblock. So this was one of the roadblock which has been crossed again on monthly. So जिसने P1 किया है उनको मालूम है कि previous trend line can act as resistance, right? So see, this was the level where twice we were stopped. So you can see this. We were stopped here once, we were stopped here twice, and now this month has got a breakout, right? And also see RSI above 63, and we have closed the month with a alert bar on monthly. Okay, so it's an alert bar on monthly. Alert bar का वापस definition बता देता हूँ जिनको नहीं मालूम है. Okay, alert bar is the candle which takes the price above 60 on RSI. Okay, so mainly the same size candle can be the reward for the next month or maybe in coming months. So we might see the Nifty going, as much as size of this. तो अगर मैं इसका size का अगर निकाल दूं, and I take it little higher and keep it, place it like this, so we might see this as the index. Now I know you guys will be surprised to know कि ये 14,600 का बात कर रहा है, but this is technically possible. That is what I am saying. I am not saying it will go here. Okay, it might go, might take some time, we don't know, but this is what now is possible on index. So अगर कोई ये बात करता भी है तो आप उसको neglect नहीं कर सकते, because technically also I am showing you what things are, what levels are now possible on Nifty. Okay, so yes, my levels will remain same जो मैंने पहले भी बताए थे, वही levels हम ये वीक के लिए भी रखेंगे. So let us write down what we now see on index. So diamond index for sure, because all time high पे close हुआ है, all time frames are still above 60, right? So all time high and all time frames above it. So diamond index for sure. Now resistance is still 13,000 because we have just closed at 13,000. ओके, तो अभी मंडे ट्यूसडे को यहाँ से ये वापस जा भी सकता है, या इसको क्रॉस करके 13,200 के लिए वापस एक अटेम्प्ट कर सकता है जहाँ पे वो अभी अटका है, राइट? सो इफ यू लुक एट दिस, द हाई इज 13137. Okay, so that is going to be the resistance for now. So I will just make this as 13,000 and 13,150 for now. Okay, ये क्रॉस किया तो 13,200 will come and 13,440 will remain as it is. Okay, now we need to add one more thing here is 12,800. Okay, then 680 and now ये अभी थोड़ा निकाल देंगे हम. Okay, so this is where you have now multiple supports before it can touch the previous all-time high. Okay, so this is the view on Nifty, and yes, there is still a doji, and so doji का high cross करना है, which is 13,137, and low is 785. So that is what I have kept as 12,800. Okay, so ये दो चीज अपने लिए critical है. Now let's see what Bank Nifty is showing to us. So बैंक निफ्टी भी डोजी बनाया है, लेकिन ये भी अपर बैंड पे. ओके, और आप बैंक निफ्टी का लो देखोगे तो 28,800 है. So now we have got a new support on Bank Nifty as well, which is higher than previous support. Okay, look at this, it is getting now consolidated at this level. Okay, and इसके ऊपर अब तक हाई आया नहीं है. Okay, so we are looking forward for a breakup or breakdown on either side. Okay, if it breaks this, which is 29,100 or 29,200 now, we might see some further fall till maybe 28,000, 27,800. Okay, that is where again there is gap support. Okay, तो ये gap support है इधर में. So we do have the gap support also here, right? So ये support पे वापस आके इधर भी रुक सकता है, or we might run up. Okay, so this both things are possible because there is some tiredness on RSI now. Okay, जो इधर high था और इधर जो high है, उसमें there is a difference and you can see some bearish divergence as well. Okay, at the same time we had 3 bar PRD also. So ये PRD का target is high of this candle, which is almost 30,200. Yeah, it has to be on closing basis always when you are on daily and weekly charts. It cannot be on just on price basis. Okay, so this also looks good, but see, this is where we have a next stop. इधर थोड़ा छोटा सा एक गैप है. Okay, 3600 and 3900 के बीच में. So ये अगर close हो गया, then weekly we don't have any other hurdles, but there is an all-time high. Okay, so that is what it is. Monthly looks robust, but it is approaching 60. So this can be one showstopper here, क्योंकि एक बार वो 60 को थोड़ा रेजिस्ट करेगा, थोड़ा रिस्पेक्ट देगा उसको. ओके, अगर यहाँ पे थोड़ा रिस्पेक्ट दिया तो we might see some retracement. Okay, but overall if you look at into it now, if you look at the fib retracement also, okay, जहाँ पे 3 महीने से वो इधर अटका था 50% पे, उसके ऊपर नहीं जा रहा था, अब उसने छलांग मारी है 61 के ऊपर. सो अभी ये छलांग उसको यहाँ तक तो एक बार तो मिला के रहेगा, because golden ratio has been crossed. Now it will have this. Okay, तो राम भरत मिलाप होके रहेगा. जय अयोध्या. ठीक है, ये पॉसिबल है अभी इधर. सो नाउ लेट्स सी वो कब करता है, ये महीने में या नए साल में, वी डोंट नो, बट दिस इज नाउ पॉसिबल. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स सी. Write down on Bank Nifty, daily, weekly above 60, weekly band walk, monthly shows good breakout of resistance approaching 60. This is still safe. Okay, so I don't think so we'll change any stand on Bank Nifty as well. And resistance levels, yes, will now change because 29,600, so we are at resistance. So 29,730 and 30,000 This remains same, but यहाँ पे ये और add हो जाएगा 28,900. So this is acting as a good support now, and I'll remove 27 now. Okay, अभी मेरे को 27 बहुत दूर लग रहा है, so I'm not going to have it. Okay, okay, bye. Okay, so let me just on my video. Hi everyone. Okay, so we can have this in parallel as well. I don't mind. Okay, so now let's see the other chart. Okay, what I'll do is I'll इसको बंद कर दूंगा अभी. आई थिंक दो तीन लोग ने वीडियो चालू किया तो मैं भी जरा हाई कर लूँ. Okay, so now let's go to the other index, and the other index would be on the equity side. Okay, so now let's see Nifty IT. क्या बोलता है Nifty IT? See daily resist at 60. See, and it's first, maybe it's just been doing that since a long time. Okay, तो थोड़ा इधर bearishness है. Okay, you can see if you draw a trend line over this, you might see this. Okay, it's going down, 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 down. Okay, और अगर आपको ये फॉलो नहीं होता है तो आप इधर देख सकते हो, ये कॉर्नर में आपको दिखेगा. तो यहाँ पे 64 मारा, यहाँ पे 62 मारा और अभी नीचे है. Okay, so here it was 65.65, then it went to 64, so नीचे, फिर 62 और अभी 60 के भी नीचे. Okay, so IT stocks might see something. So let's see. Weekly shows okay, but see it's a shooting star retested. Okay, so yes, we might now see some correction on Nifty IT. Okay, so Nifty IT might show some correction. See, shooting star and shooting star retested. Okay, again for all those who have done P1, they should be knowing this, right? P1 वालों को मालूम रहना चाहिए हैमर का रीटेस्टिंग और शूटिंग स्टार का रीटेस्टिंग का बात, जहाँ पे हम लोग ने बात किया था, और ये आपके सामने है अभी. So we'll have to see if the high is crossed, it will be a momentum trade on the upside. Until the high is crossed, the long on this sector should be avoided. Okay. Okay, so अभी यहाँ पे और एक चीज देखने को आ रही है. See, monthly is still showing band walk. Okay, monthly is still showing band walk, and this time the month is closed above the previous month. So monthly looks still very, very bullish. Okay, weekly has got some struggle here. So we need now to be cautious on this group. Okay. So it is very simple. This is what it might take. So if this breaks 21,100, then we might see some fall till this support, which is at 2,400. Okay, तब तक I don't think so there should be anything. So this shows some sideways momentum right now. Okay, and this is also below 60. If it does not cross 60, we might not see anything, because weekly, monthly are above 60, but daily is struggling to cross 60 since almost a month. Okay, so ये अभी थोड़ा sideways भी इधर भी दिख रहा है, sideways चला गया. So we'll have to wait for a direction on this. Okay. So IT daily retracing with twice resistance at 60, and this is now third time. Okay, so with multiple resistance at 60. Weekly shows bearish candle but above support, and monthly band walk defending this. So it is still defending this. Now I will just say weekly में bearish candle भी है and shooting star भी है. Okay, but still it is above this. So I know. See, this is what मैंने बोला था, defending this level. Okay, ये अभी भी defend कर रहा है, वो इसको तोड़ नहीं रहा है. Okay, now we might have to see 21,130. Okay, which is again the levels out on this level itself. Okay, अभी इसके नीचे गया तो we might start seeing some fall. Okay, जो हम लोग ने ट्रेंड लाइन भी ड्रॉ किया था वो 21 131 का था. So weekly shows bearish candle और shooting star. bearish candle क्यों लिखूं, जो है वही लिखता हूँ. shooting star at price resistance. Okay. And monthly band walk here and defending this, so it is gone higher than this. Okay. Wait for weekly to go below. Okay, so this we might have to see what stocks are showing to us, but Nifty IT looks little bit weaker on daily and weekly basis. Monthly is still bullish. So long term is bullish, but there can be some retracement on the stock side. Okay, let's see that. Now let's go to the other sector. So we normally see infra. So infra will come down next. Okay, so infra is doing band walk on weekly. See with dojis and dojis above 60. So band walk and bullish, and it's see somewhere it has been resisting at this gap. See ये जो gap है इधर वाला, यहाँ तक और ये इधर gap का start है. So that is where it has been resisting right now. Okay, and you can see first resistance here, सेकेंड ईयर. तो अगर ये अगर ऊपर आया तो अभी भी इधर उसको एक रेजिस्टेंस है, उसके बाद सीधा ऑल टाइम हाई है ये पर्टिकुलर इंडेक्स का भी. ओके, सो वी आर हैविंग शूटिंग स्टार हियर एंड डोजी हियर. सो वी माइट हैव टू सी वेयर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्टॉक्स आर आल्सो. नो, दिस इज नॉट एचएनएस. एचएनएस ऐसा नहीं होता. ओके, मेरे ख्याल से संदीप को वापस तुमको भी भेजना पड़ेगा एचएनएस क्या होता है. ओके, ये एचएनएस नहीं है. ओके, दिस इज नॉट एचएनएस. मल्टीपल शोल्डर नहीं होता है. हम सब ऋतिक रोशन थोड़ी है 6 उंगलियां वाले. ओके, सो ये सब पैटर्न जैसा नहीं होता है. ओके, सो सी अगेन दिस इज अप्रोचिंग 60. सो वी नीड दिस टू क्रॉस दिस नाउ. ये इधर आके वापस अटक गया ये वीक में भी. वी नीड इट टू क्रॉस दिस लेवल्स. ओके, अगर ये क्रॉस करता है ये तो इट विल गो हायर. दिस इज वेरी मच क्लियर हियर. Okay, so we need a breakout above this. It has given already a good breakout. Okay, if you look at this monthly chart, this. So now if there is a breakout on this, it's going to be a bigger breakout. Huh? ये सिलेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा. अरे हो गया तो इधर ही आ गया भाई. So this is what you can expect. Okay, almost see it is also matching with the all-time high. Okay, so this is possible now on infra stock as well. So we'll see few of the infra stocks. Okay, mainly the cements, and yeah, metals are also doing good. Okay, so let's see that infra is okay, but it is at the resistance. Let's see FMCG now. So FMCG has been resisting, and I know someone, Sanjay Bhai was only asking, right, what happened last moment? Last moment good nahi. See here, this is resisting 60 now. Okay, and this is again at shooting star high. See, shooting star high and on this is almost same. Okay, so this is one part. See again weekly at around 60 resistance, and see it is also at price resistance. अगर मैं यहाँ से look at this trend line. Okay, so we were at resistance when yesterday things started to fall. Okay, again the shooting star and a doji with shooting star here. So this is what, if you see now, okay, you will see that we are resisting somewhere. Okay, and simultaneously on daily chart also, if you look at FMCG is at resistance. See, ये जो candle है ये black candle है और इसको हम bearish engulfing बोलते हैं, and this bearish engulfing is almost at the high. तो अगर bearish engulfing at the high है तो उसका high को cross करने के लिए भी resistance आएगा. Okay, आप लोग ने candlesticks का तो सबने किया है almost, so you should be knowing this कि bearish engulfing है, and bearish engulfing इफ इट इज एट ऑल टाइम हाई, हमने उसका नया नाम भी रखा था लास्ट एंगल्फिंग, तो उसका रीटेस्ट भी करने के लिए यहाँ तक आया। अभी जब तक इसको क्रॉस नहीं करता इसके ऊपर के साइड में, you should be not going long on FMCG stocks. Okay, so be very careful on this also. So let it cross with a volume candle, okay, big size candle. Then only there is a breakout on this. Okay, so we need a breakout now on FMCG sector also. If it needs to support Nifty to go to those level of what we were seeing 14,600. वो बहुत दूर का चीज है, ये देखो इधर ही सब कुछ है. Okay, so we need to be careful on this right now. So Oryx sector आ गया अपने को, FMC daily to 60 support. Okay, so it is taking 60 support here, but it is still around dojis and small candles. Okay, weekly just cross 60 with the doji. Okay, weekly hammer था 60 के resistance पे, अभी doji at 60 resistance ही बोलेंगे हम इसको. Okay, so let us say daily to 60 support. Okay, 6 बार bearish divergence था जो अब तक confirm नहीं हुआ है. So now we can get it on. We don't have to follow it. Weekly hammer around 60 now. Weekly doji around 60. Doji around नहीं बोलूँगा, add बोलूँगा because now we are at 61. So the at 60 resistance as well as monthly at 60 resistance and moving towards price resistance. तो ये देखो 31850 अब तक क्रॉस नहीं किया इसने. ये वीक का हाई देखेंगे हम तो 32,000 है, but see the close. So 31,850 is still acting as resistance. Okay, so this still remains the level to be crossed on weekly basis at least. Okay, so that the index can make a new high. Okay, this is about Nifty FMCG. Okay, now let's see Nifty Auto. It's looking good. So let's see Auto now. अरे मैं इधर ऑटो डाल रहा है, रिक्शा पकड़ के घर से. ओके एक मिनट, इधर देखते हैं अभी. अच्छा फार्मा पहले आ गया तो फार्मा देख लेते हैं. Okay, so pharma on weekly has taken some support here. See, हम लोग बोले थे कि it is at support of 20 MA and see exactly what it is made. Tweezer bottom, okay, tweezer bottom at support and just above 60. So yet it has to cross 60 convincingly and at price resistance as well. Okay, see we can see one analogy here. Here you see that it is made, you know, white candle के सामने black candle, tweezer top. देखो इधर भी white candle के सामने black candle, tweezer top. इधर देखो tweezer bottom, इधर tweezer bottom. So now you can also expect one more white candle on pharma on weekly basis. Okay, so we might see some analogy here because the technicals में patterns repeat होते हैं. Okay, so that can happen now. So we might see some good things on pharma. Let's see here. Monthly क्या बोलता है? Monthly भी वही किया उसने. बाप रे, ये क्या कर दिया? तो थोड़ा टेंशन है अभी. रुको रुको. 11,772 and 11,839. Look at the RSI here. 68.67, 66.57. So अब क्या होगा तेरा फार्मा? So we'll have to draw a trend line now. If this is broken, pharma will do a pullback. Okay, so there is a 3-bar bearish divergence on monthly. Okay, so now if this is negated, see it's a setup, but it's a monthly setup. Okay, ये मंथली सेटअप ही है जो सबको तोड़ देता है. ओके, अगर आप इधर भी देखोगे ये क्या था, 13,213 नहीं था. ओके, सी हियर देयर वाज अ सेटअप. ओके, सी देयर इज अ क्लियर bearish divergence and 1 2 3 4 5 6 बार. ओके, ये देखो ये 6 बार bearish divergence था. इसका RSI 85, इसका 76. ओके, और अगर आपने तभी भी इधर एक ट्रेंड लाइन ड्रॉ किया रहता था तो यहाँ से आपका शॉर्ट चालू होता था और ये पूरा डाउन ट्रेंड था. राइट, अभी क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे 3 बार बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस है. अभी 6 बार से 3 बार इज द बेस्ट. ओके, So this is what you might see now, and we might see some fall if this line trend line is broken. Okay, so yes, कोरोना का वैक्सीन आ गया है, उसके वैक्सीन की धूम में ये काफ़ी चला भी है। अब तो क्या है, एक्सपेक्टेड प्रॉफिट्स आने वाले हैं, वो भी हो सकता है, वी डोंट नो। ओके, सो दिस शोज bearish divergence on monthly, which shows bearishness on pharma stock. Why no trade, sir? Saraf sir, short, right? Short can happen, no? So now we'll have to see the same patterns on DRR. Yeah, DRR we'll see. Don't worry. एंड डीआरआर अपना स्विंग ट्रेड का तो टारगेट ऑलरेडी मीट हो चुका है। आई थिंक इक्विटी का जो है वो हमको देखना पड़ेगा। ओके, सो विल सी ऑन इक्विटी। नो, नो वरीज धर्मानी अंकल, यू कैन डू दैट। ओके, सो लेट्स सी दिस। This is what it is, but it is at support as well. So now let's see what it does. Okay, क्योंकि ये 3 बार bearish divergence है, ये मंथली पे है और मंथ खत्म हो चुका है, इसलिए मैं बोला आज अच्छा दिन है कि हम आज एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि मंथली कैंडल भी सबका खत्म हो चुका है, क्योंकि मंडे छुट्टी है, तो अभी यही फाइनल रहने वाला है, राइट। सो दिस लुक्स लिटिल बिट वरीसम। लेट्स राइट डाउन डेली वीकली प्राइस रेजिस्टेंस। ओके, ये प्राइस रेजिस्टेंस पे अभी भी है, बाकी अब तक भी उसने क्रॉस नहीं किया है। ओके, सो monthly took 60 support, and now monthly 3 bar bearish divergence setup. Okay, so need to be careful. Okay, on Nifty Pharma for the long trade है, बाकी तो क्या है, शॉर्ट करके फिर भी कमाएंगे। Now let's see auto. Uh-huh. See, we were seeing this as a resistance, and now that this is also been crossed 8500, and we are now towards the next resistance, which is 9000. Okay, so we had this in mind, and I think I had written also that we might see a breakout above 8500. So already 400 point ऊपर आ चुका है ये index. Okay, so now we might see this approaching this level 9560. See, weekly band walk started, and we do have similar setup here as well. Okay, so there is nothing here to worry right now, because it will now take support at this line. Okay, so Nifty auto is okay, and daily does not look that happy right now. We need a breakout about this high, which is 8900, but weekly shows good band walk, and resistance been broken, and now the resistance is around 9100, so we need that to be broken, and monthly is directly the resistance is around this level, so ये एक है 9100 का, उसके ऊपर 96, so this looks okay to me. There is a good breakout on divergence bearish, नहीं मनीष, इसको कंसिडर नहीं कर सकते। सी, यू कैन नॉट कंसिडर दिस एंड दिस, बट बिटवीन दिस इसका क्लोज है 8887। अरे है, ओके, आई थॉट दिस वाज एक्चुअली लोअर, बट देयर इज 4 पॉइंट के हिसाब से है। यू विल हैव टू सी इफ दिस इज ब्रोकन। So if this breaks or this doji low breaks, then we might see some impact on even auto sector. Okay, so there is 4 bar, there is divergence on daily, but baki weekly and monthly there is nothing. Okay, so we'll have to see what it does now, whether it gives confirmation on divergence or what it gives. We'll have to see that. Okay, so daily 4 bar bearish divergence. setup, band walk about 16, monthly first time beyond 50% of retracement and breakout about this. Okay, so this looks good only. So there is now resistance at, these are the resistance levels now for this index. Okay, so we saw all the indices. Now let's look at the stocks. Okay. Okay, since we looked into infra stocks, okay, ACC daily is at 16 resistance with upper band resistance, and there is somewhere squeeze on it. So yes, some level of resistance here unless this has been crossed, and some level of support here. So these are the levels. If broken on either side, there can be trade in this particular stock. It's a doji. See, multiple dojis only been happening on weekly. Look at this. One, two, three, four. Okay. And whenever you have seen multiple dojis at all-time high, okay, that means there is too much of indecision around this levels, and this is also, see, this levels where it has been resisting. Okay, so there can be some retracement in this stock. Aha. Look at this monthly resisting 60. And look at this now. Right, so this is where it is. Okay, so let's have one stock. So ACC is the new stock over here. Okay, ये दोनों part are part of, by the way, the P2 training. Okay, and even divergences and all are included in P2 training. Okay, just reiterating because there is the training coming up on 11th and 12th of December. BD squeeze, monthly resistance 60. So there is going to be a trade on it. There can be a 40 points target immediately. Second target I'm not giving right now, but it will be around 50-80. Okay. So it's going to be around same 40 points at maybe 45, 30, 35 points risk. So it maybe whether you want to take it or not. Okay, but the second result would be bigger because it's a squeeze, and the squeeze breakout can come till around 1600 as a first target, and maybe 1575 is what I'm expecting. This is what you might see on ACC because it's a first bullish, a bearish range shift, and if this occurs with a good volume, so it's a doji with a good volume. So if the low breaks, it's going to be a good fall, okay, and it might give you a target of this. I'm not giving you bigger target right now. I'm giving you an immediate target. So we can see this as an intraday trade as well on 15 minutes chart. Okay, so that is what we saw ACC as. Let's say Ultratech. Ultratech, I think. So this was a recommendation long time we had given at by about 39.50. Then we bought, we covered that at 4600, and then I'd given a buy above 4750, right? And my target was almost 50,000, which was achieved. So now see this stock is retracing. So and it is at 60 support on daily, okay, and there is going to be some price support here. So this was the level above which I had asked you to buy because at that time this was the high made. So 47.37 का हाई था तो 47.50 के ऊपर बाई बोला था. अभी वही लेवल इसको सपोर्ट में काम करेगा. That is one thing, and see RSI is around 60. Weekly shows some resistance at upper band. Okay, and see this is approaching 60. So yes, some resistance here as well. Okay, so we had removed it last week. And let's see Reliance, the favorite, and look at this what it has been doing now. Okay, let's add 40 support on daily, but resisting the trend line. Okay, so if you look at this, it is resisting this, and now any breakout about this, that's where I said buy only about 2000 on a daily closing basis. Okay, see this. It's just going down since many days, and even weekly is below 60. So it's no more into the bullish criteria. Okay, and it was a short from here itself. Or if you look at this, a good evening star, and then after bearish divergence, right? After bearish divergence, there was a evening star, and then the breakdown. Okay, so this was still a good trade. And I think we had given a short trade till 1800 as the target, but it has actually brought now the upper band, the lower band up. See, at that time, this was here, now it has come here. So this is where it is now finding support at the lower band. It's pulling the band up, and now see it is coming at 60 support on monthly. Okay, so this looks little bit some hope for this stock to stay high. Okay, so this can be the 1800. The target was on basis of the support over here. Okay, so now we need it to bounce back here, but let's see by what and when it does this. Let's see, right now it is at 60 around. Okay, but weekly and daily looks bad. Okay, so daily is at 40, monthly is at 60. जिसने P2 किया है उनको पता रहेगा कि ये क्या चीज है, right? And now let's see this. This is the price support and weekly bullish Harami. Okay, so the month is over here, and now the next month starts. So we need to see what it does. And let's see one thing what it has done. So ये जो low था और ये जो high था, can we now say that it actually made or took support at 38% of retracement? So 250, why I am saying buy about 2000 is also this reason. 2000 के ऊपर में close में there is a small gap on monthly as well. This needs to be closed and it needs to go till here. So ये जब तक gap close नहीं होता है तब तक रुको, don't take any long positions on Reliance. Okay, and this can be the showstopper even if now it bounces from here. So there can be a small trade which you want to take on a swing side because daily is at 40 support. Okay, and this is the recent support levels. You can buy this if it crosses about 20 MA on daily. So around 1980, you can buy for another target of almost this, which is 2080 or 2060, which is the resistance on gap. So there can be some 60 to 80 points target on Reliance with a very small stop loss, which is 1930. So 30 points risk, 60 points reward you can get in Reliance. Okay, because as per strategy 2A, okay, we are at 40 support on daily and 60 support on monthly. Okay, so Reliance we can say that daily at 40 now. Okay, resistance around 2000 levels, 25% of current retracement. इसको निकाल देता हूँ. Monthly almost retraced to 38%. Buy about 2000 on closing basis. Okay, target is 20802060. Okay, and SL can be 20 1930. Okay, so you can buy about 2000 uh, right now or about that line which was I think 90. So this is the two buy things that we have. Okay, so this is the main thing, monthly 60 and daily at 40. Okay, I think Virendra ji has just joined, so I can tell him if he really wants to do options writing, you can do writing of 1900 put for Reliance. Okay, for this month, make some money and get out. Because this is going to act as good support now. Okay, so Reliance on 40 and monthly, weekly. We have seen, so now let's go to the other sectors. So we saw Reliance. Okay, now let's see Maruti. And we'll do all the auto sectors now. So Maruti has got a good doji now. Okay, and see yesterday when it went till this, it also resisted 60 on daily, by the way. It's been resisting daily 60. So if Maruti has to have a breakout, मैंने जो नंबर डाला है उसको ध्यान में रखो. इसके ऊपर में ही ब्रेकआउट पे ही बाई करो. Okay, which is about 7200. Actually 7250 होना चाहिए. Okay, see even this has been resisting at the same level where it has resisted earlier, and see it is also below 60. Okay, so this again gives me that thing of see निफ्टी ऑटो और मारुति का अब तक चार्ट सेम था. अभी निफ्टी ऑटो ने यहाँ से ब्रेकआउट दे दिया, ये अभी भी इधर ही है. So this again gives me one more thing. If you look at this, okay, so this can be either side. Okay, तो ये resistance जब तक break नहीं करता है, please do not buy Maruti. Okay, so top bottom is different. Follow top bottom because वो पहले से तुमको breakout का knowledge देता है. Okay, so top bottom, if anyone is doing in Maruti, should continue. Do not stop top bottom for this. Okay, but this is where it is. See, this is in front of you. Okay. So we need monthly close about this for next target of this, which is true. But currently, I know someone has asked, मेरे को खाली ये डाल देने दो पहले. Okay. So this is what Maruti is all about right now. Okay. So that is the auto sales next week. Can give movement upside. अरे वो सब छोड़ दो, वो ऑटो सेल्स जाने दो ना, वो इधर से पता चल जाएगा ना. 15 मिनट का चार्ट देखो, पता चल जाएगा सब. उसके लिए ये सब करेगा सर, डेली कैंडल उसके पहले कुछ ना कुछ सिग्नल दे देगा. Okay, so I know Vishal, so if you are trading it on top bottom, follow top bottom because top bottom में उसका दोनों अभी open है. There is no trade for us in top bottom, so अपने आप it will give you an entry. Don't worry. So follow that instead of auto numbers. Sideways same range, yeah, it's in the same range now. Right, so now let's see the other stocks on auto sector. Our favorite Hero Moto, which is giving us good money every time. So now again weekly has got bullish Harami, but see where it is. RSI at 60 resistance. Okay, so this is also price resistance now. See monthly also approaching 60. See, so this is where it is resisting. Okay, so this is where the price are getting resisted. And see this. So we need a breakout about this. So almost all time frames are around 60. Okay, so this can be only bought if it crosses 3155 or 3165 on closing basis. Yeah, मैं आपका favorite है सर, देखूंगा वो तो मैं. Okay, so we'll look at tires also, few of them. Tata Motors is already a buy since long time we have given. I think it has already met our first target of W, and now you can still buy for another target of 270 around. If you are buying it in equities only, I prefer when it's a huge size. LTFH normally I don't see, but if there is a breakout in that, but it has got a resistance around 90. So maybe buy only once the gap is closed around 90-95. Okay, so this is what it is. So Hero Moto is also around resistance. So let us see. I think Hero Moto is there. No, not there. Okay, so let's see now. Escorts was there in our list. So what has Escort done this week? So daily, see daily has gone and took 60 support. See the day it made a low of 1353. Okay, so this is the day when it took price support and it has bounced back. Okay, so that is where it is. And see, this is where it has taken support on even weekly, and it's a band walk continue. Okay, so Escort is still looking good, and now there is 3 bar bearish divergence even on monthly. Okay, so this can be again, a short trade. So let's see if see इसका low अभी क्या था, 1353 है. Can this change Escort a bit? See, there is still a bearish divergence setup है इसका और इसका. ये उसके ऊपर में गया नहीं है, 77 के ऊपर RSI गया नहीं है, देखो 77.26 है. So Escort's weekly 7 bar bearish divergence setup followed by Doji monthly 3 bar setup. Okay, short below 1375 के नीचे short था ये, but now we have to revise it to short below this. Okay, so targets are still okay, looking good. Okay, there is 75 points first target, and then there can be another deep target. Okay, now it is monthly also 3 bar. So this looks good. So we can continue with stocks. Let's look at iShare because that is also doing good nowadays. So now weekly, yeah, adjustment कौन करेगा? स्प्लिट इधर क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा? Okay, so iShare has got some issues with the chart. Okay, I will have to talk with the guy who sends me the data actually. Let us see here what it shows. Okay, यहाँ पे adjust हो चुका है. Okay, so it's in cash. So this is okay to us. हाँ, स्टॉक स्प्लिट हुआ है लेकिन इधर आया नहीं है वो. Okay, so it is resisting at upper band. Okay, weekly shooting star. बट एट सपोर्ट है, ये वो सपोर्ट के ऊपर है. तो जब तक ये टूटता नहीं तब तक शॉर्ट नहीं कर सकता मैं इसको. डेली एट 60 सपोर्ट. अरे बाप रे, प्राइस सपोर्ट एंड 60 सपोर्ट सब है इसको. सो आइशर इज लुकिंग ओके. The short only if it is below 2500. It is resisting this levels. So it is at price resistance. 60 resistance. I will go for this. So do it. So iShare can be also a short trade with stop loss at this high, which is what 2618, and that can be a bigger target in this case 2395. It's almost 190, 125 points first target, and then there can be another target which will be this 2300. We might see iShare also breaking down, but the only thing is short below 2500 on daily close. There only it breaks this. And see, this is the power of bearish divergence. Look at this. 80.82, 78, and then see three candles, it gets it down from almost 2700 to 2500. So 200 points already there. And see exact result top with bearish divergence setup. Okay, so iShare is there. Now let's look at Apollo Tires. Apollo Tires does not have any setup right now because look at this 77, 76. Okay, so there is some negativity over here also, but the number of bars are more. Okay, the number of bars out here are more because इसके और इसके बीच में नहीं है. So recent के बीच में नहीं है. Recent के बीच में भी है फिर नहीं है. 76.54, 76.11. So there is 4 bar out here also. So अगर सर ये half candle अगर breach होता है 180 के नीचे you can go short. But remember there is a cap up here. This will act as one support. So 180 के नीचे 175 तक आ गया. I think you should book profits, and then if it goes on closing basis below 173, then you can go more short for 164. So there can be two stops in this. So this is also at resistance. And weekly is just around the breakout. See, weekly it has done 3 candles on the band, 4 candles in fact. And now it might go higher is this level, 196. Okay, so there is some small gap here, 193 to 196. ये फील किया तो वो और अपसाइड है, but this looks good on the band walk. So weekly is bullish, monthly is approaching 60, so there can be a showstopper, but it has also done a breakout of 182. Okay, so now we need to see whether it comes till 196. So I still wait because see bearish divergence over here is not confirming, and confirmation on this is also below 180. So short only below 180. And last is Balkrishna because that is also our Diwali recommendation. ये भाई ये क्या हो गया, कुछ गलत आ गया, एक में ना वापस जाता है. We were supposed to look at industries और ये कुछ और आ गया. Okay, so this is Balkrishna Industries and it has taken 60 support on yesterday. See, and the volume here is good. So you can say an evening star type, sorry, morning star type of pattern, and we might see there is no bearish divergence, nothing. Okay, so this can go further up. Because ये count होता है, this is the highest high getting all of this. So ये 75 का RSI है, लेकिन इसका प्राइस उससे काफी कम है. You have to wait now what it does. See, shooting star का almost high एक बार cross कर लिया इसने. Okay, so this is looking good and volumes are good here. So now if this breaks, then only go short. If this goes beyond 1700, it will be a good buy as well. So people who have not bought can buy it again and let us see this. So see there is no bearish divergence here as well. So this is a good breakout and a good cup breakout. Huh? So ये अच्छा breakout है यहाँ पर. So I would suggest that hold this. अपना दिवाली buy है, hold करके बैठो. Okay, so it is already giving us good money. Okay, so we did auto sectors. Now let's go to finance. So HDFC Bank is hitting somewhere some resistance at 1450 levels. Okay, and see the reason is quite clear. This is what even we saw in Bank Nifty, right? RSI after hitting a high is actually going lower. Price is going higher, right? So this is a danger sign. There can be a breakdown now on the downside, more possibility because RSI is going lower with the new highs. Okay, then now let's see weekly. Weekly has gone about this and made a new high as a close. Monthly also and about 66. Okay, so it become a diamond stock. So it was a diamond stock last week also. बैंड वॉक. ओके, डेली पे बैंड वॉक नहीं है उसको, मंथली वीकली बैंड वॉक है. ओके, सो वी आर नाउ हैविंग so weekly there is no daily above 60 and but this is looking good. Monthly all time high and just above 60. It's now not just above 60 and above 60 होगा, ये just निकल गया उधर से 66 है. Okay, so diamond stock now if anybody wants to hold it should hold it with, मैंने पहले बोला था 1386 1300. Now we can hold it with 1380. It's a positional buy. I think it has triggered about 1250. 1250 से अगर आप होल्ड कर रहे हो तो 1380 का अभी ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस होना चाहिए आपका. ओके, तो दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड. अभी बाई करके 1380 का रखना चाहते हो तो 60 रुपए का स्टॉप लॉस है. 60 रुपीज इज ऑलमोस्ट आई थिंक 36,000 इन केस ऑफ HDFC बैंक. सो यू शुड नॉट बाय नाउ. ये जिन लोग ने पुराना बाय है उनके लिए है. ओके, बट इट्स अ डायमंड स्टॉक एट ऑल टाइम हाई with all time frames above 60. Okay, let's see the other thing. ICICI. So ICICI is struggling to be above 60. फर्स्ट 60 सपोर्ट बट सी दिस इज व्हाट इट इज ये गैप को क्लोज करना है इसको वीकली ओके वी नीड दिस टू गो अबाउट 486 जब तक 486 वीकली क्लोज नहीं होता है ये और ऊपर नहीं जा पाएगा because this is the place where it is getting resisted okay so that is one level which everyone should know and let us see this exactly 25% of retracement and 60. So ICICI Bank can be bought with this low as your stop loss. Okay, 465. So it's a 25% retracement. Buy if it crosses 483 or maybe buy about 485 itself. Okay, and hold it for a good target. And monthly resisting 60 by the way. So let's see what it does on monthly basis. Okay, so it is resisting monthly on 60. So 58 का इधर रेजिस्टेंस है मतलब ये जब ये हाई मारा था 60 टच किया था उसने ओके 499 जब भी क्रॉस किया रहेगा तभी तभी उसको प्राइस रेजिस्टेंस भी आ गया और आरएसआई रेजिस्टेंस भी आ गया सो इफ यू वांट टू बाय इन इक्विटी बाय अबाउट 500 okay so equity buy should be above 500 for this stock okay then it will go till 550 and then beyond that okay so we might say ICICI rushing up as well let's see Bajaj Finance and बहुत भागा है तो let's see Bajaj Finance as well but Bajaj Finance now on daily has got see 5 bar bearish divergence okay in front of us okay again be careful with this needs to confirm so your short only triggers below 47.26 47.25 उसके पहले short trigger नहीं होता okay so need confirmation and see daily weekly is at all-time high okay so and see it has crossed the RSI of this also now 76 74 but there are number of bars कुछ ज़्यादा ही है इसको छोड़ दो ये बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस कंसिडर नहीं करा ये नहीं होता है बहुत दूर का ही है okay and monthly also is going on a breakout with a good candle and above 60 सी बाइंग कहाँ होना चाहिए इक्विटी में वो भी देखो जिन लोग कल इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए भी ट्रेड करते हैं ना यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट है 40 के सपोर्ट पे जब ये राइज हुआ यहाँ पे बाई था आपका 3 गुना हो जाता था लगान 3 गुना लगान हो जाता था अब तक तो you buy always at this prices okay I'm really sorry I don't see SBI and all because it does not give me any help okay I don't prefer any PSU banks and Smriti ji you have done all the courses you should give me your view see जो लोग मेरे को अभी पूछ रहे हैं ना जो स्टूडेंट्स होके पूछ रहे हैं ना उनको मैं कुछ आंसर नहीं देने वाला हूँ आई थिंक आई रियली अप्रिशिएट संदीप परब फॉर दैट उसको मैंने लास्ट संडे भी बोला था कि तुम तुम्हारा लर्निंग भेजो उसने शाम को चार्ट भेजा था ओके सो यू सेंड मी योर व्यू एटलीस्ट खाली ब्लाइंडली पूछो मत कि इसका क्या व्यू है आपको जिस चीज का व्यू चाहिए आप मेरे को भेजो चार्ट भेजो आई विल रिस्पॉन्ड टू दैट सी नहीं तो आप लोग कब सीखोगे और आपका क्या व्यू है मुझे क्या पता and I know where you are saying it right now okay because you were in short on SBI that day you told me right so see Dr. Vijay I know you might not be getting much time but you have also done almost 3 courses so now you are at a level where you should be doing this analysis right and see this is my way of making you all independent right so that is the only part where I am saying it now let's see निरंजन भी है तो निरंजन को पगार मिलेगा का नहीं एक्सिस बैंक को देखते हैं ओके तो एक्सिस बैंक क्या बोलता है okay it's around 60 support एक्सिस बैंक but see it is resisting at this gap तो 624 के ऊपर जाना चाहिए again see this is also at the gap resistance see this ये gap resistance इसको भी लड़ रहा है okay but it is above 60 and might be good if it takes 60 support and bounces from here. So we might see some retracement on index as well because key stocks are at resistance and showing some bearish patterns. Okay, so we might see something where the support को काम पे लगना पड़ेगा, but let's see. दिस इज स्टिल अराउंड 68 बोलेंगे हम, 60 सपोर्ट पे ही है. जब तक ये ब्रेक नहीं होता है 590, you should not go short on Axis Bank as well. Okay, below 590 you might see it coming down to almost 571 because there is a gap support here, 565 to 571. So this is the range where Axis Bank can take support from. Okay, so now let's see. So we have seen HDFC. Let's see the other sectors because बाकी सब sectors भी बचा और 1 घंटे के ऊपर already हो गया है. So now let's see Dr. Reddy. So Dr. Reddy daily has been resisting. See, it is in a small squeeze. Okay, ये कहीं पे तो फटेगा ये देखो. This is squeeze और breakout. Okay, so squeeze now. But let's see what happens because pharma sector has got a monthly 3-bar bearish divergence. Right, so we need to now see what happens. See, this is also resisting 60. See this. So this can be considered as first bearish range shift on weekly for even this, but the candle is at bullish harami at support or tweezer bottom at support. So now whatever you are holding, hold with this as the stop loss, and I think that is the stop loss given as well for the positional buy in equity that we have done. Okay. And this is a doji at almost price support. Okay, so it's a beautiful cup. Okay, and I would still hold my buy position because monthly is looking still bullish, and there is nothing to worry in case of this chart as well. This is a doji और doji का low जो है, okay, वही हमारा stop loss भी है. So we should not worry in case of DRR. Okay. So DRR is looking okay so far to me. Okay, then let's mention. So maybe see we had traded this bullish divergence and we got the target also up. So lower band card, upper band was the target, and that is what we said. So 4900 the target, so this was booked. Okay, so now let's see again what we can do on DRR. See, there is no setup on it, so I will just avoid it. Let's see if we find it on any other stock. The Lupin has clearly resisted 60 on daily, on monthly. इसमें भी setup तो नहीं है. Okay, so Lupin also does not have any setup. Supra is just bounced, but it is at C area range का ही पूरा. See, you can see this is where it has been struggling. Okay, so it's a range which it is into, and this looks to me as a bearish setup. Okay, so Cipla also looks bad. But it's coming towards 60 for support, and 700 is acting as a good support. Look at this. So this is where it is, and this is where it is. So until this is broken, I will not even short it. I will wait for this. So in short, if monthly divergence on pharma confirms, then all of this will trigger short, not before that. Okay, so that is where it is. Britannia RSI in 0 doing this and EOD at 60. Okay, Britannia, let us see that. सर आप सर आपके लिए कुछ भी करेंगे. सी पर्सन एट 75 प्लस इज डूइंग सच मेहनत नो, तो आप लोग समझ लो आप लोग तो काफी उनसे यंग हो. Okay, everyone is younger than Saraf sir. I can guarantee you on that. एंड आई सर आप आपका एक्चुअल एज ही डाल दो एक बार चैट ग्रुप पे तो सबको पता चलेगा एंड व्हाट एज what type of मेहनत you are doing and that is the reason why the fruits you are yielding right now from technical, right, is what you are yielding, right? Because I know you have shared your story with me, I know about it, but you know main thing is as you are independent now at your age and I think we made just 2 years back, तो आप जो भी एज डालोगे उसका 2 साल निकाल लो, वहां से सीखना चालू किया और अभी वहां पे है, so you can understand that, right? So let's see Britannia. सर गाइडेंस तो सबको दे रहा हूं मैं. ओ ब्रिटानिया 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 हमारी गोल्ड, ये ब्रिटानिया हमारी गोल्ड है, ये देखो. ओके इट्स अ बुलिश हरामी ऑन मंथली, एक ही वरी है थोड़ा 60 पे है. ओके सो लेट इट क्रॉस दिस, अगर इसके ऊपर में आ गया तो ये अच्छा रहेगा. सो आई थिंक इट्स लुकिंग गुड ऑन ब्रिटानिया इवन वीकली, बट सी वीकली थोड़ा 60 के नीचे है एंड माइट रेजिस्टेंट. लुक एट द वॉल्यूम्स हियर, ब्लैक कैंडल का वॉल्यूम बड़ा है बट वी आर ऑल्सो एट 60%, 50% ऑफ द बिग ब्लैक. तो अगर ये इसके ऊपर में जाता है 3725 के ऊपर में तो ये कैंडल को नलीफाई कर देता है. देन यू माइट सी 3900 एंड देन अगेन द हाई. So this is possible. And this is looking good. Okay, so buy above the high. See, कल किसने पूछा? अच्छा संजय भाई was asking ना what happened to Britannia? See Britannia, Sanjay भाई, this happened to Britannia. Now this thing even you have done. Look at this gap resistance. वो gap resistance से ही पीछे फरा. और क्या चाहिए? इतना बड़ा तो चीज था. और क्या चाहिए आपको? राइट, सो दिस इज व्हाट इट इज. मैंने वही बोला ना 60 को रेजिस्ट किया उसने डेली पे और उसने गैप को रेजिस्ट किया. ये देखो गैप रेजिस्टेंस पे था वो, इतना बड़ा गैप है थोड़ी छोड़ेगा कोई. 100 पॉइंट का गैप है उसको, तो या तो गैप को गैप से भरना चाहिए अभी, या तो बड़ा व्हाइट कैंडल से ये गैप को भर के ऊपर निकलना चाहिए. जब तक इसके लिए मैंने जो बाय भी बोला वही 37 25 35 85 के ऊपर में, ये देखो ये जो है ना इसके ऊपर में बाय आता है and then it can go till this levels. So close the gap and then you enter. This is very clear why it went down. Oh, किसने बाद में MSCI डाला है? MSCI तो मेरे को भी नहीं समझता है क्या है MSCI. I think सौरभ नहीं डाला. Okay, so I am not. I don't know what is MSCI and I don't want to even know what is. Okay, so this is in front of us. So Britannia is looking good. Okay. So since we have started with FMCG, let's go to Asian Paints. See, Asian Paint also resisted 60. See, क्यों गिरा नहीं, अपना तो शॉर्ट में ही है ये, और अपना शॉर्ट का टारगेट भी दिया उसने, विच आई नो अमर सर एंड आई और ट्रेडिंग. कल मैंने बहुत बार शॉर्ट किया लेकिन 96 पे शॉर्ट किया, 88 89 पे वापस कवर कर रहा था. आई थिंक 4-5 बार वो शॉर्ट का ट्रेड आया था कल इंट्राडे पे. Right, and see this is what it was because it was resisting 60 on 15 minutes as well, and then last candle I was busy with bank nifty, तभी वो ऊपर भागा, तो I was good, and now I'm on to futures actually. Gap will overcome RSI 60. Gap is powerful, Saraf sir, gap is powerful. And see this is also now coming up, so there is again a bearish divergence on weekly as well to Asian paints. Okay, look at this. 2121 2121 एंड 2119, तो 7 रुपए से प्राइस ऊपर है और RSI देखो इधर 73 है, इधर 71 है. So there is the bearish divergence even 4 बार bearish divergence on weekly. तो गिर बाबा गिर, तभी मैं दिवाली पे तेरे से पैक करवाऊंगा, तो गिर. So now the short is इसके नीचे ही आता है ये भी। तो 2164 के नीचे, 60 के नीचे ही शॉर्ट है। एंड वी माइट गेट डाउन और बिगर टारगेट बिकॉज इट्स अ बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस। पहला टारगेट ये जो है वो ले लेते हैं हम। ओके, तो लेट मी रिमूव दिस सो दैट इट डज नॉट get us wrong. Let us copy it here. This can be now the target, and that is also see at support. Here देखो इधर support भी आ जाता है उसमें. At that time, it might also come to weekly for 60 support. Okay, monthly it is looking good. See, monthly there is nothing. मंथली कुछ नहीं है इसमें। मंथली ये एक्चुअली डोजी एट ऑल टाइम हाई और कुछ नहीं है। कि डोजी एट ऑल टाइम हाई। सो दैट सी डोजी, दो तीन डोजी नीचे आया, ऊपर गया। अभी ये डोजी इधर आया, तो अगर इसका लो टूटता है तो और भी नीचे आएगा ये। देन इट माइट कम टू दिस लेवल। The monthly also looks little bad. There can be some retracement now because see this 250 is not getting crossed. If it crosses 250, buy it for a new high. Then it is again into a good category to be there. Okay, so buying is about the high which is 250. Okay, short below 2160. Let's see this. This head and shoulder has now broken. Okay, so daily at 60 resistance, weekly 4 bar bearish divergence, bearish रह गया। So monthly has pulled up. Last week थोड़ा bearish दिख रहा था, but monthly doji at all time high. Okay, so short below this, let this only be the target be, and long above, because now you can have doji at the दोनों possible है. Okay, so then it can be a good target as well, because इससे तो काफ़ी दूर का दे दिया है मैंने, फिर भी डिसेंट दिया है। ओके, सो 23% वुड बी अराउंड 23-25 जो मैंने डाला है। ओके, सो इट लुक्स गुड। एक्सटेंशन के हिसाब से भी टारगेट है वही है। तो ये सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी, मैं उसी से मैं 13 लिखा था ही। ओके, राइट, सो दिस इज द व्हाट इट इज। नाउ लेट्स सी हिंद यूनिलीवर। ओके, so Hind Unilever C confirms on the bearish range, okay, or does not. You will need to see because ये देखो इसने क्या बनाया है भाई साहब, मॉर्निंग स्टार बनाए हैं 20 MA के सपोर्ट पे, बट दिस इज एट 60, so 59.92 is equivalent to 60 as well. So we need to now see what it does. This is resisting 20 MA for sure, and this is sideways. So Hind Unilever has gone sideways. Asian Paint, I think किसी ने Nestle बोला था, I'll check Nestle. Oh, see, Nestle has taken daily 60 support. Okay, and yesterday also see it bounced. It was at price support and this just crossed 60, but resisting upper band, and maybe at price resistance also 17,000. So I would suggest buy only about 18,000. And there is nothing here, so you can still go and hold it. Okay, लॉकडाउन में पब्लिक मैगी बहुत खाया है, टेंशन मत लो। ओके, सो 18,000 के ऊपर में there is the resistance is around 18,350. Okay, so this is where you might get it. So this is okay for me to buy. Okay. See, by the way, if you really want to enter into positional trades, ये देखो डोजी था 60 सपोर्ट था इधर सब बाई करो ना तो इधर से इधर का तो मिलता था राइट इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है तो यू शुड इन्वेस्ट एट ए डोजी एट सपोर्ट व्हाई डू समथिंग एल्स राइट सो वी हैव डन एफएमसीजी वी हैव डन अच्छा आईटी और डॉक्टर रेड्डी में देयर इज नथिंग राइट नाउ सो वी विल जस्ट hold monthly. So there is currently not any trade on BRR or any of the pharma stocks. Okay, so there is few levels which it needs to break if you want to short. And on the upper side also, let's see whether it goes anywhere. Bank of Baroda and all, I don't trade only. I don't trade any of the PSU banks. Okay, so don't even ask me. I am not at all a fan of that. Okay, so Bank of Baroda, if you are holding in equity, it is fine. It was a buy about 36 or 38, and I think it is around 51, 52. It has given you a decent return so far, 20-30%. Book it and just go. Because वो सब चीज़ ज़्यादा I am not preferring. So let's see, IT sector अभी भी पूरा बाकी है, and we have almost done 1 hour 30 minutes. So let's complete TCS. TCSC, it's at a new high now on monthly. So again, it has entered into the diamond category, no doubt. Okay, because the close is at all-time high on monthly. Okay, this is just a high. This is a monthly all-time high close. Okay, weekly is taking support on 60. But it is also resisting. So this is the range in which it is. Okay, so this range needs a breakout. And that is also the range on daily. So daily resisting 60. There is some swing trading if you want, and I would just suggest अपना इंट्राडे मेथड फॉलो करो बाय और शॉर्ट करने के लिए क्योंकि ये साइडवेज है ओके सो TCS daily sideways going into squeeze weekly coming towards 60 support and gap support okay so that is what it is done वही gap support ही है ये 2600 का gap support at 2600 and monthly doji at Bangalore. Okay, so it is same thing again. Okay, so it's nothing much change and you can't have a trade on this right now. Okay, so nothing positional can be given because it's a range. A range broker will give you a trade. Okay, let's see Infosys. Infi भी वही range में खेल रहा है. Not much. Nothing. 60 resisted. See, it was a beautiful evening star and this doji at 60. ये सब ट्रेड करो ओके एमसी वीरेंद्र जी आपको और एक चीज ये देखो ये अगर आपने मंथ एंड के लिए ट्रेड किया रहता ओके 1160 का अगर आपने कॉल राइट कर लिया रहता था बिकॉज डोजी एट 60 यू वुड हैव मेड दैट एंटायर मनी so this is where that training will come handy so P4 if you have done see P4 like this is the part see this is what you were supposed to see and at this see 60 resistance and see then this is what has happened then weekly भी नहीं है ये भी monthly देखो इसके ऊपर में बंद है but it needs to cross this okay क्योंकि ये shooting star है with good volume तो 1180 के ऊपर में it will again zoom तब तक ये थोड़ा आराम कर रहा है ओके और एक चीज देख सकते हैं because it has done some retracement और अभी उसका retracement का so this is where it has stopped okay so now if it crosses then only it goes to this level so this is where it has stopped it's very clear why where it is stopping okay so 1150 के ऊपर अगर क्लोज आता है तो 1246 का other target you can see in Infosys as well Tech Mahindra, let's see. हाँ टेक महिंद्रा तो यार ऑलमोस्ट ये शूटिंग स्टार का हाई क्रॉस करने को हो गया। आई थिंक किसने पूछा था संदीप आपने ही पूछा था ना लास्ट टू लास्ट वीक एंड आई टोल्ड यू बाय ओनली अबाउट 900 so 900 is approaching by the way this is looking good if it breaks above this see it has come as a support on this and if it goes above 900 it can be a good trade लेकिन ये देखो ओहो 900 के ऊपर जाएगा तभी लेना तो यहाँ पे आ गया ये bearish divergence 72 and 68. So again some showstoppers on this. So see ये सब bearish divergence setup है एक दो तीन चार आठ बार ओके आठ कैंडल के बीच में बट सी दिस ये बहुत दूर है शॉर्ट का एंट्री बहुत दूर है कंफर्म नहीं होने वाला है इतना जल्दी ओके कंफर्म होने के लिए कुछ बड़ा ब्रेकडाउन चाहिए मार्केट में so be very careful and see this can be a good support this is the previous all time high तो इसके नीचे ब्रेकडाउन है तो जब तक ये ब्रेकडाउन नहीं आता तब तक इधर तो आके सपोर्ट ले सकता है सो बी वेरी केयरफुल इन शॉर्टिंग दिस स्टॉक्स ये थोड़ा अभी डाइसी है मार्केट ओके यू कैन सी दिस वो हियर इटसेल्फ ओके एंड लास्ट लेट्स सी विप्रो दिस इज गॉन साइडवेज आफ्टर दिस ब्रेकडाउन अभी ये बहुत बड़ा गैप है इधर जब तक ये भाई साहब ये गैप नहीं फिल करता ना तब तक तो बाई नहीं है तो 380 के ऊपर में ही बाई है इसको इक्विटी में भी बाई करना है तो 380 के ऊपर ही बाई करना है ओके 400 का बाई बैक है मानता हूँ बट वो लालच में बाई मत करो दिस इज ऑल्सो हैविंग अ शूटिंग स्टार अरे ऐसा आईटी में फैशन है आजकल बाई बैक का ओके सो इट्स ऑलरेडी अराउंड 1 hour 30 minutes anything else anybody anything that you want any understanding that you want which any stock which I missed. Thank you. And remember, P2 is going to happen on 11th and 12th of December. Simply advanced tech, simply indicators. So if anybody is interested, let me know. So thank you everyone and have a good long weekend. Monday is a trading holiday as well. Okay. So enjoy your long weekend, all the traders.